The 44th verse goes like this: Vaikunta Purushaha Pranaha Pranadaha Pranava Prutuhu Hiranyagarbho Chatrugno Vyapto Vayurado Chashaha. So we will go with the verses. Vaikuntaha means basically Kunta means obstacle. Vaikunta means he is a remover of obstacles. Okay, any Vigna Nashanam is Vaikunta. So Kunta means which stops. Vaikunta means that which removes the obstacles. Okay. So they have given you good explanation about why that is, because if you remember those days, there is a big chariots where the God and Devi processions will come, right? So if you've seen that, we call it as in Tamil Teru. The big chariots where the goddesses have been done with the alankaras and all. So what happens when you pull them? The chariots runs fast. Remember, they run fast. There is no brake for them, right? So because the wheels are big, they run fast. Supposing if you don't control what happens, they can run over the public also. So I don't know if you have seen it. To stop that running of that chariot, there are people who run along with that, having big logs of thick logs. They will put, as if it is running, to stop it, like a speed breaker, they will throw the logs when it is running. So what happens? Sometimes the fast will come slow, and then it will slow down. In one place, it will stop. So that log is called kunta. That log is called kunta. So Vaikunta means that which removes that obstacles. Okay, Vaikunta. Purushaha means who is a purifier. Purushaha iti. So that's why we even say Purusha Sukta. Purusha Sukta means basically we are saying that he is the purifier, number one. And number two, we are also saying there is no one to be compared with him. Purusha means ultimate. Okay? The Purusha is ultimate, who is complete. Right? The other one is who is in plenty. Plenty means he is in abundance, he is in full, holistic. All right? There is nothing which has existed before like him. So that's why we say, even for Rama, we say Maryoda Purushottamaha. Maryada Purushottama, he is Rama. So basically what we say, Purusha Uttamaha. So Purushaha means he is purifier. Purushaha means completeness. There is always a completeness, a holisticness in him, in his nature. That's why we say he is a Purushaha. Pranaha. Prana is a beautiful word. There is a lot of understanding in Ayurveda about prana. We can say it is a life force energy. It's a vital energy, life force energy, which is also tied up with your air, which is called breath. Your vital air, vital breath. Okay? So prana is more related to that, to your body. So even sometimes we say that it is a very essential part of your body. Right? So because it is like an involuntary action. It's an involuntary action. That you inhale, exhale is an involuntary action. You don't have any control on it. It happens naturally. Right? So that is basically where we say it as a life force. Because the prana should be clear. If the pranas are not clear, then we have a lot of ailments. That's one of the reasoning why we say prana. So he is like a prana. And number two, pranadaha. Pranadaha means one who gives the prana. The one who gives you life. The life giver. So he has given the life for many. So basically we think that in the Vishnu Purana, what we say, everything comes from him. So that means he is the person, he is the founder, he is the creator, everything. So he is called Pranadaha. He has given the prana for us. Pranavaha. Pranavam. Pranadaha. Pranavaha. Pranavam means he is the person who is complete holistic. He is the origin. We say Pranava is Omkara. Pranava is Omkara. Okay. Pranavaha means that is from where the origin has started. So we can say that he is like a Pranavaha. He is a supreme character. So there are a lot of meaning in it. So I'm just going into the very significant meaning only because there are a lot of explanation given by different authors. So I'm just giving you a gist of an understanding what is pranaha, pranavaha, right? So that you can have it. Bhrutuhu, Bhrutuhu, Bhrutuhu means well-known person. Is very much known by everyone. Okay, is very famous. Narayana is known for his all his Dashavataras. Narayana is known by everyone. All right, and Adi Shankara says that what is Prutuhu means that who has expanded himself with the cosmos. So as the cosmic energy has expanded, he has expanded himself. That's why we say, as the Purusha Suktam also, we say Sagastra Sirsha Purushaha Sagastracha Sagastrabhat. So we cannot differentiate, right? So we cannot differentiate. The next one is Hiranyagarbha. What is Hiranyagarbha? So beautiful word. Hiranyagarbha has a very deep meaning in it. The very simple one. One of the simple understanding is Hiranyagarbha always refers to Brahma, the creator. Hiranyagarbha means the universe even before any disturbance is the Hiranyagarbha. Okay, the universe which lived or which was there even before any disturbance. Anything, any creation has occurred. Before that, the universe was without any disturbance, right? It was there. Matured universe is called Hiranyagarbha. Okay, that is basically from where the origin starts. There is some achala or sanchala has happened, then the universe starts, emanates. So that is called as a Hiranyagarbha. So Hiranyagarbha also refers in Veda in some of the places. When they say Hiranyagarbha, they refer to the four-headed Brahma. Okay, it is also that's why we have the Hiranyagarbha Garbhastam Hemabijam Vivavasagu. So we say that. Okay, so that's the reference we can see for the Brahma. Also Hiranyagarbha refers to him. All right. Shatrugno. Shatrugnaha. What do you mean by that? One who destroys the Shatru. Simple. One who destroys. He is the slayer of enemies. One who destroys the Shatru. Okay? Destroys the enemy of anyone. So in all the avatars, we know that he destroyed all the demons, rakshasas, negativity and everything. So Shatrugna. Vyaptaha. Vyaptaha. Vyapta means what? Fully embodiment of love and affection. Vyaptaha means fully embodiment of love and affection. It's called Vyaptaha. So this is one of the understanding. Vyaptaha. Vayuhu, one who moves. The last word is split into two connotations or two things. They are split into two things. Vayuhu. Vayu means you know that it moves. It is fast, right? It moves in a direction. It is one of the important element of the Panchabhutas. The Vayuhu, that which moves, that which is very chalaha, that is always moving from one place to another. So that is called as a Vayuhu. Adokshajaha. Okay? Adokshajaha. So that is how you pronounce Adokshajaha. So that is called Adokshaha. Right. So who is that? He is not going to diminish anytime. There is no depreciation for him. There is no diminution for him. Correct? There is no delimitation for him. Kshayaha means which deteriorates. Understand? Kshayam means which deteriorates. A means no deterioration, no destruction, no depreciation, no diminution. That's what we say as Adokshajaha. So that is for your verse number 44. Clear? Now verse number 45. As I told you, I want to go a little fast because I'm touching on the important points there. Verse number 45. Ruduhu Sudarshanah Kalaha Parameshti Parigraha Ukraha Samvatsaro Daksho Visramo Vispadakshanaha. Rutuhu. Rutu means what? We say season. Vasanta Rutu, Hemanta Rutu, Shishira Rutu. Correct? We say now we are in the spring Rutu. That is why we say Vasanta Rutu. Right now we are in the Vasanta Rutu. So Rutuhu means season. Who is the season? Why we say season? Why God is season? He who creates the season for you. The good season, bad season, everything comes from Him. Okay? So He is the Lord. He is the season for us. So all those seasons emanate from Him. Okay? So He gives you like Vasanta, Grishma, Varsha, Sharata, Hemanta, Shishira. All these things comes from Him. So there are six Rutuhus which comes from them. Okay, Rutuhu. Sudarshana. So Sudarshana, we know that there is one, the chakra which is there with him, right? In the Vishnu's the entire picture, when you see that he has a shankh and chakra. Remember, there is a chakra there. The chakra is basically called Sudarshana. In some of the interpretation, they say that Sudarshana is nothing but it's the Kundalini power of Narayana. That's what they say. Okay? Sudarshana is the Kundalini power of Narayana. So, it is basically that what which gives you that. And Sudarshana is something which destroys the enemy. You know that, right? So, only in few occasions, even Krishna used that Sudarshana chakra to cut the head of the people. Right? We know that. So, one occasion where he did, it is with the Shishubala. When Shishubala is cursing him for how many times? 100 times he was giving him pardon. He was giving him, okay, go, excusing him. He tried to give him, be patient on that. The moment he crossed 100 and he started 101, then what happened? All of a sudden, Krishna took his chakra and then he beheaded him. So Shishubala was gone. So why I'm saying is, Sudarshana is one of the greatest ayuda, the greatest weapon what Vishnu has. So that what is the understanding of Sudarshana? The moment even if you chant the Sudarshana mantra or Sudarshana, the negativity will be destroyed. That's why we say you chant Sudarshana mantra or you listen to the Sudarshana mantra, you will get out of the negativity. So one of the greatest secret what my guru says is this: in this Vishnu Sahasranamam, in this 1,000 names, the Sudarshana Maha Mantra is decoded. He said that. That's why he says chanting this will get the negativity out. So the entire Sudarshana Maha Mantra is somewhere decoded into it. So it has been inside. Right? So that's why when you say that, it gives you that power so that you will get more positive vibration. So Sudarshana is one of the weapon. So Sudarshana means who gives you the moksha, gives you all the different understanding on it. Then we understand it is one of the weapon, which is very important weapon for him. Kala means what? Time. Kalaha means time. Kalaha, one who ends. Kalaha, one who gives you the limitation. Kalaha, one who sets the everything, this is the end of you. Right? Kala means death. So many names for that. Kala means you can represent many things. Right? That's why we say for the word, for many of the God, we say Kalaha, Kala Kalaya, Kala Dhitaya. Kala Aditaya means that who is beyond the times. Right? Kala Kalaya. He was the Kala for even the time. That means what? He is the destroyer of the time. So Kala Aditaya. So all those things comes because Kala is limitation. Remember, we are bound by time and space. Human beings are bound by time and space. So which is boundless or which is limitless and which doesn't have any boundary? What is that? What we have? That is your consciousness, your awareness. Atma is the only one which is without any boundaries. All right. So that can stay anywhere. That can be without any time space. it can travel. So kalaha, that means which have the limitation. Then parameshtihi, so that who resides in the supreme abode like Vaikuntham, in the supreme Parama Ishtihi, that means what? He is inside the heart of the Bhaktas. So that is called because of his Ishta. Parama Ishtihi. Ishta means what? He likes it. Where he wants to reside? Reside inside the heart of the devotees. The very great devotees, pure devotees, to whom he will always be there. Parama Ishtihi. Parigraha. What is called parigraha? Going around. When you go around the temple, what they say? It is called parigraha. Right? So when you go around the temple, that means same way, here who is the center focus? God, and you go around him. Your mind, your action, your thoughts, everything goes around the God, then we call it as a parigraha. That is basically is called sincerity and devotion when you have on the God. So basically he accepts that. All right. For him, he is the controller, he is the central focal point. And you go all around. Everything happens around him. That's why we say parigraha. So we think we are decider. No, he is the decider behind parigraha. Ugraha means what? He is like fierceful, forceful, right? So one of the even the sloka for Narasimha we say Ugram Viram Mahavishnu Jalantam. Ugram. So he is very fearful. He comes with like roaring lion and everything. So it's a Ugraha. So sometimes he has to be Ugra for what? To destroy the negativity. To destroy the negativity, he has to show his Ugra power, right? So that he can end that. Ugraha Samvatsaro. Samvatsaraha. Samvatsara means also it's a time limit. So usually Samvatsara in Telugu means it's basically year. We say Samvatsaraha, Kotta Samvatsaraha means the new year, right? So that's called Samvatsara. Now the question is, why do we say Samvatsara for a god? That means he is always a new beginning. Basically, we want to say he is always a new beginning. He is always a new year. So he gives you the new things. Whenever something happens new, then we say that's a new beginning for you. That is new Samvatsara. Right? It doesn't need to be January only. It doesn't need to be the 14th of April only. Or it doesn't need to be the November month of a Deepavali as for the Gujaratis. So it doesn't need to be on those days only. It could be any day. Whenever something new happens, you turn yourself. There is a transformation happens within you. That is the day when you are born. Correct? So you're newborn. So then the new Samvatsara starts for. Then the next one, Dakshaha. Dakshaha. Dakshaha means he's very quick in action. He's very fast in restoring things and all. So he comes to you for your rescue anytime, very fast. Vishramaha. What is Vishramaha? You take rest. You be at rest. You be at ease. And where is the rest for you? Only with Swami. Only with Bhagavan. Only with the God. He gives you rest. And he gives you rest for all of the beings. Visvadakshanaha. Visvadakshanaha. So what does it mean? He who offers the whole world as dakshana. He is proficient with everything. Visvadakshanaha. So he knows everything. What has happened in the universe. He is proficient with many things. He is well disposed of everything. So that's why we say Visvadakshanaha. So all this goes under the verse number 45. Also, we will go for quickly verse number 46. Verse number 46 says, Vistaraha stavaraha stanu pramanam bhijam avyayam arton arto mahakosho mahaboho mahadanaha. So Vistaraha. So same thing, Vistaram. Vistara means what? Spreading, big, huge. We say that this building is Vistaram. This room is Vistaram. Vistaram means big, so big, right? Which is spread. And who do we refer as so spread? And it's been spreading so like they say Veda is one of the element which is like spreading like a huge tree in the branch. It is spread out in everywhere. Vistarah, Stavarah Sthanuhu. Stavarah, Stavaram means what? We talk about all those living things. Right? Stavaraha means all those which is in the world, in the universe, which are living things. Stavaraha, sthanuhu, that which is attached or that is which is infirm in the earth. Sthanuhu. So that which is being in the earth. So Vistaraha Stavara Sthanuhu. Stavara Sthanuhu means that which is living thing in the earth, basically. So that's what we are referring to. Pramanam, beautiful word. In one of the knowledge management, we say pramanam, prameyam, and all those are the different evidence of the knowledge. What is pramanam? You be an authority. You say that there is a reference. Academically, we say reference, right? That is called pramanam. Correct? We say it's a proof. We call pramanam. Prameyam is the perception. Understand? Pramanam is very particular because you have an evidence. Prameyam is a perception, inferences. I hope you understand the difference. So pramanam is for any of the Vedic subject. What is pramanam? Shabda pramanam they say. What does Upanishad say? That's what we understand. What does Veda say? The quotation you will understand. Right? Some people, if you see that, they will quote for the Hindu Sanatana Dharma, what they will quote? They will quote from Bhagavad Gita mostly because it's an Upanishad pramanam. They will say, according to Bhagavad Gita, chapter this, Krishna says these words. Right? It's called Shabda Pramana. Shabda Pramana means this is the rule for you. That's a standard. That's a proof. So that's why we say it's an authority for you. Pramanam. So Pramanam, there are so many Pramanas. Okay? So Shabda Pramanam and all those different Pramanas are there. So I'm just giving you an understanding for it. Bijam Avyayam. Bijam means what? Seed, root seed. Okay. Bijaha means root, the seed. I'm sorry, not seed, the seed, not root. Seed. Bija means seed. Avyayam means what? That which is not perishable, imperishable. The seed which is imperishable is called Bijam Avyayam. That means what? It is a very permanent one. So what does Bijam means? Very simple. Where do we get the Bijams? Bijas are reverberation of the Vedic Aksharas. Clear? Vedic Aksharas. Say for example in Krishna, for the Krishna, what will be the Bijam? So in the Sudarshana Mahamantram, you say Om Srim Hrim Kleem is Krishna. If you say Kleem, Kleem is for Krishna. So Krishna Bija Akshara is Kleem. And you see that the beauty of Kleem is, okay, the beauty of Kleem also refers to, right? The beauty of Kleem also refers to Mahakali. That Bijakshara Kleem also refers to Mahakali. Because they both are not separable, right? So because they are sisters, they're brothers and sisters, right? So you understand that. The relation there. The brother and sisters. They both are. All right? So what I'm saying is this is called Bijakshara. So you can see that some of the time we talk about the aksharas, the letters, which are the seed letters, root letters. Say for Ganapati, we say Ganganapataye Namaha. Right? Ganganapataye Namaha. So that's a Bijakshara, Bijam. That doesn't die. You see, that's a very important thing. You just do the japa with that mantra, that will enhance. Because it's a vibration. It's a very particular type of vibration which resonates in your body. That's why you get those type of Bijakshara through Guru Mukham, through Acharya Mukhena. So the Guru has to initiate with you. And he knows what type of Bijakshara will resonate for your body. and he gives you that particular bijaksharam, and you take it and then you constantly keep on doing the japam. Then what happens? That resonates for your body. It should be through Acharya Mukha. So that's what we say, Bijam Avyayam. That means the Bijas are imperishable. So he lives in the Bijakshara also. The Bijaksharas are also in the Vedas and the Upanishad and the Slokas, Granthas, Stotras, Puranas. Wherever you see, you will get those Bijaksharas. They're all embedded. Okay? Some of the Stotras do have Bijaksharas. You can see directly they comes with that. All right. Artha. Artha means what? You have a goal. You have a purpose for which you are doing it. Artha. Artha anartha. Anartha means there is no goal. Opposite of it. He is of both the nature. That means what? He is the goal of your life. He is not a goal of your life also. He can live in both the ways, in a dual way. That he can create it that way, Maya. Okay, Artho Anartho. Mahakosho. Goshaha means treasure. The big treasure. Mahakosho means very big treasure, great treasure. Like what is that? Ananta Padmanabha Swami temple in Thiruvananthapuram had a very big treasure, right? So some years back, we know that the temple in the Garbhagraha, I think so, right? So behind the Garbhagraha, when they started digging, and then they were able to get tons and tons of gold coins and everything which came out of that temple. That's a big treasure, what they maintained. So that's basically what we are talking about, Mahakosha. Great treasure. And number two is either you are talking about we are talking about the physical wealth, or God is itself a greatest treasure for you. So spiritual wealth he can give you. Or Mahakoshaha means what? We can say there are Panchakoshaha. There are 5 sheets for your body, right? So we know that there are 5 sheets for the body as per the Vedas. Annamaya, Prana, Manonmaya, Vijnana, Anandamaya me. These are the Panchakoshas. Correct? Annamaya Kosham, Pranamaya Kosham, Manonmaya Kosham, Vijnanamaya Kosham, Anandamaya Kosham. There are a lot of explanations with that. The koshas have been declared in Upanishads. So that's why they say Annamaya Prana Manonmaya Vijnana Anandamaya me Shudyanta Jyotiraham Virajadivatma Bhuya Sadhraswaha. So this is one of the understanding for our kosha. So that means our body is made up of these 5 kosha. And there is 6th kosha, what is being declared by Vyasa. What is that? Mahakosha means what? It is beyond that. So he's saying beyond that 5th one, that's the 6th kosha, what that Vyasa is declaring. What is that? That is what this name called Mahakosho, which is beyond that 5. Mahakosha. Mahabhogaha. Mahabhogaha. He is the object of greatest enjoyment. What you need to enjoy only the Narayana and Vishnu. What is your greatest entertainment? It is only Narayana, Vishnu. What you have to go for? You have to only search for him. That is the greatest enjoyment what you have. Mahadanaha. Mahadanaha means what? He is the greatest treasure of treasure, greatest of wealth of wealth. So he is the ultimate wealth for us. So that is what we say under the Mahabhoho Mahadanaha. Okay. Now comes for the 47th verse for us. Anirvinnastavishto bhur. So this is how you have to split and say this word. This verse goes a little bit a complex one. Anirvinnaha stavishto bhur. The bhur of the next line should be included in the first line itself. Anirvinnastavishto bhur. Dharma yupo mahamaha. Okay. Anirvinnastavishto bhur. Dharma yupo mahamaha. Nakshatra nemir nakshatri kshama kshama kshamihanaha. These are beautiful tongue twisters. These are really a tongue twisters for us. Okay? So Anirvinnaha, Vinnaha, Anirvachaniyam. There is no other options, no other, nothing as a substitute for you. Okay, nothing, no substitution. So he is the ultimate. He is never a despondent. He is never a despondent. That's what they say. He is never despondent because he has no wishes to be fulfilled. He is not desperate about anything. Okay? Vinnaha means what? We do have some desperation. He doesn't have any of this desperation. So Anirvinnaha. So that is basically what we say. Anirvinnaha. Stavishtaha. Stavishtaha. He is very immense. He is very immense. Okay? He seems to be very immense person, the totality. Alright? So Anirvinna Stavishtaha Bhuhu. Bhuhu. Who is that? Bhur, Bhuaha, Swaha, we say Bhuhu. Correct? We say that is one of the Gayatri mantra, right? Bhur, Bhuaha, Swaha. That's one of the things which we say Bhur. So what is Bhur? Bhur. That means he is the supporter. Bhur also a reference to the universe. The lokas, what we say? Bhur, Bhur loka, Bhur loka, Swar loka, we say. Right? So it is also referring to the universe. But all these universe, who is the supporter? Narayana is the greatest supporter. So that's why we say he is a all supporter for us. Dharma Vyupaha. Dharma Vyupaha. All these universes are united by very one single command or code. What is that? Which is Dharma. Everything is run because of Dharma. Do you understand? That's why he says it's all united by Dharma. Dharma. It's all been joined by the Dharma. Mahamagaha. Mahamaha. There is Yajna, which is itself a great one. So he says Mahamaha means it is the greatest Yajna of all the time. Okay? Yajna means itself is a fire sacrifice, and he is the greatest of all. So that's why he is a greatest of all the yajnas. Nakshatra Nemihi. Nakshatra Nemihi. Nemir means beautiful word. Nemir means the axe. You know, Nemir means axe. See, in a big wheel, there's a small axe which is in the center, right? Which makes the wheel to circulate, which makes the wheel to be in the motion. It keeps it intact with the engine, right? Am I right? We call it as an axle or something in the center one. That is called Nemir. In Sanskrit, it is called Nemir. Now, Nakshatra Nemir, even the stars rotating in the universe, the planets rotating in the universe, you need a central point, right? What is the Nemir? Vishnu is the Nemir. See, beautiful words. These are some of the Sanskrit words which we need to remember or which we need to understand from Vyasa's writing. Nakshatra Nemihi. So he is the center axis for everything. Nakshatra Nemihi. Nakshatri. He supports the stars. When he says it is not only the stars, galaxies, universe, Milky Way, whatever you call it, everything is under his control. Okay? Chamaha. Very patient. He forgives everyone. He is very competent. Chamaha. 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 He who is in all form. And he keeps him very quiet, even from the tiny level to the magnificent level. But he keeps himself quiet, very grounded. Chamaha. Samihanaha. He establishes in everywhere. He is working throughout the things, creation. So that's where he is. Samihanaha. So that is basically Chamaha, Chamaha, Chamihanaha. Now the 48th verse, also we'll try to finish that. Yajna Ichvo Mahengyacha Kruduhu Satram Sadangadihi Sarvadarshi Vimuktatma Sarvagno Jnana Uttamaha. Yajna, what do you mean by yajna? Fire sacrifice. That yajna means the havan, the big one, the sacrifice what we have done. Because he is a yajna purusha. So that's why in Purusha Suktam we say yajnena yajnamayanta deva stari dharmani pratamanyana sanna. Right? Dehanaha mahima sajanta yatrapu orve sadhya santi devaha. So yajnaya yajnamayancha deva. So Purusha Suktam will also say that he is the yajna purusha. So he always resides in the yajna. So Purusha Suktam says that yajnena ijva ijyaha, maybe we can say ijyaha, but in here say ijyo. He is the object of that yajna. See, he is the form of yajna, he is the object of the yajna also. What do you mean by object? That which you are putting as a ghee, the fire samit, the homakuntam, everything is here. He is also the Narayana. You understand? So he is the yajna itself, and also he is the object of yajna, and also he is the person to whom we are going to worship also. All those things comes under him. So everything goes for Narayana itself. Mahegyajya. So he is the best of all the objects. Whatever you are going to pray for the yajna, he is the best of all the objects. Krutaha, Krutu. So what do you mean by Krutu? He is behind the action of everything. Karta means who does it. Krutaha, one who makes you do it. You know, we say karta. Karta means what? The person who is doing it. Krutuhu means one who is behind that action, who makes you do it. Who made Panchapandavas to go for the war front, win the war against the Kauravas? It's only Krishna. Without Krishna, Panchapandava could have not done even a single bit of it. Even an iota of things have not been completed by them. So he can easily understand that it is his own destiny that they have done it. Right? So that's why we say Krituhu. Satram. Satram. Satram means what? There is also Satram. When we worship, the sacrifice called Satram. Okay? Satram is type of a sacrifice. That means what? We only do the dhyana of him. Every time we only pray to him. Every time we seek his blessings, we seek his advice. So we always seek his understanding. So that's what is called Satram. Sadanangatihi, the goal of our life, the goal of the yajna is also Sadangatihi. We can say that Sadangatihi. Sarvadarshi, one who can see everything. Vimuktatma, one who can give you the mukta, because if as a mukta jiva you want it, he can also come for that. Vimuktatma, Sarvagno, he also knows everything, whatever the things happening here and there, he is also a person who knows that. Right? Vimuktatma, Sarvagno, Jnana Uttamaha. So he is the ultimate who knows every jnana. Right? Jnana Uttama, the greatest of all knowledge resides on him. So when you know him ultimately, that's why they say, if you do the Parayanam of Bhagavatam, you know what I mean? They say if you read Bhagavatam, if you read Bhagavad Gita, you are complete in knowledge. Why? Because it's the knowledge given by Krishna himself. So that's why they say this is the ultimate knowledge what we get. Alright, so those are all the 5 verses which I want to complete today so that you have in your plate that 5 verses also added in your chanting right now. So with that I stop here. We will go quickly.